Hello there, my name's Card. I'm a long-time progressive community organiser and activist, and today I just wanted to briefly talk about a reactionary dog whistle from a few years back, and why it's still around and what it means. For those who don't know, in politics, a dog whistle is a word or a phrase or a symbol which seems innocent and innocuous enough to most people, but which really communicates a more sinister hidden message to those in the know. There will be a playlist of videos of mine at the top of the description that goes into detail about all sorts of dog whistles and how to spot them. Today in particular, I wanted to talk about milk and the strange status it's picked up in online right-wing iconography. You might have heard something here or there about this before, but I don't think most people really ever understood why exactly milk, of all things, got adopted as a symbol by those on the hard right, so I thought it was worth explaining. Around early 2017, a lot of shiftless online reactionaries were riding high on their then recent electoral success in the US, and without anything more productive to do, they got it in their heads that it would be funny to jokingly appropriate a bunch of random gestures and emojis as far-right signifiers. They coordinated, often anonymously, across a number of private and hidden websites, as well as public image boards like 4chan and 8chan, to start picking out a whole heap of viable options. In many ways, this really gave rise to the political dog whistling as we know it today. Before then, it was largely the domain of actual conservative politicians, who would try and phrase their campaign rhetoric so as to not alienate normal voters while signalling support for hardline policies to their base. Now, dog whistling is something individual no-name reactionaries do towards one another to covertly signal their political allegiances. And it's because of this that so many arbitrary terms have entered the vocabulary of the online right. One of the earliest of this new generation of dog whistles is milk. References to it, pictures of bottles or cartons of it, putting the glass of milk emoji in social media profiles and comments, stuff like that. The exact reasons why milk was chosen might as well be unknown. It was probably completely random, and it certainly might as well be. The point is, by early to mid-2017, actual organised neo-Nazis and similar wannabe fascists spread the milk in-joke from their own forums onto mainstream sites, and it quickly gained a lot of cachet with the broader online reactionary crowd. And having the milk emoji or some other clear reference to milk in your posts online became a way to discreetly say that you're at least sympathetic to the alt-right. A whole series of related in-jokes was essentially created in retrospect by those promoting the milk dog whistle. Image board users made tons of memes that frequently tied drinking milk to white civilization as a whole, playing off the fact that those of European extraction are the most likely to have the genetics necessary to digest lactose. People who went along to events like the neo-Nazi-run Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville would take jugs of milk with them to conspicuously drink, because I guess those are the sorts of people to think drinking a gallon of milk in the middle of a Virginia summer is a good idea. Nowadays, the milk thing is several years old, but online conservatives can never let a bad joke go. They're still out there using it. And I really have to stress, no one puts these alt-right symbols in their social media display name or in their bio on accident. They choose to appropriate emojis like the milk glass specifically because it's the sort of one absolutely no one was using beforehand. For the flip side of that exact same reason, if you see milk emojis, milk carton pictures, milk jokes, all apropos of nothing, you know exactly what you're dealing with. The end game of all this far-right milk stuff is that then they can have their buddies in the political commentary sphere go, look, the loony left thinks milk is racist. Aren't they overreacting about everything? Anyone saying something like that is, without a shadow of a doubt, being willfully ignorant. They're doing it on purpose because it serves the interest of their far right-wing politics. They are muddying the waters on purpose to give a cover of plausible deniability to the actual fascists propagating this stuff and trying to make the people calling attention to it look hysterical. They know what they're doing, and so do we. I know a lot of normal people will be at least tangentially familiar with the fact that milk has become one of the symbols the far-right uses to communicate. It has thankfully been reported on in a number of sizable online outlets. But I think it really is worth reiterating, if only to emphasize that the people who you've seen use it and who are still using it, they are all alt-right. If you see someone, for example, leaving comments in an online community with out-of-place references to milk or using the milk emoji, they are an alt-right person testing the waters. And if you call it out or bring it to someone's attention and the user denies it, they are lying to you. If they say it's a joke or a meme, they're lying to you. If they say, you just call everyone you don't like a Nazi, they are 100% trying to weasel their way out of the fact you've caught them out. And that's all I have to say today. Just please keep it in mind. Keep your eyes open, and remember that while this may seem like some goofy online nonsense, the people behind it are all actual neo-Nazi types. Keep your communities safe. Once again, my name's Card. If you might want to hear more from me, especially about emerging or obscure dog whistles and how to spot them, feel free to subscribe to this YouTube page or take a look at my older videos. Goodbye for now, and have a lovely day.